Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. I am Barbara. Welcome to my channel. We're going to do part of this video in the tunnel and the rest of it in the house. I have some exciting new stuff, and so I gotta share, right? So I've been out of town this week, and I stopped by the nursery because if you're a gardener, that's what you do. You go to a nursery when you're not in your home city, right? Because you want to see what they have. And this one is one of my favorites. So I want to show you what I got and just share, because sharing is caring, right? So one of the things, you can see my little haul right there. And then I'm going to do the rest of the haul inside the house. Okay, so I got this. This is the second time I bought this. It's kelp meal, and I used it this fall for my beds. And as you can see by my latest video, my harvest, I think it's doing some good stuff, right? So I've never seen kelp meal before. I had bought it that last time. And this is by Dr. Earth. But this is a good, a good source of potassium. Yeah, potassium. So you can see the numbers there, the 1, the 0.5, and the 2. So it's a great source of potash or potassium. So if your beds need potassium, try to see if you can find you some kelp meal. I think it did a lot of good stuff. Then this is alfalfa meal. I've used alfalfa meal ever since I've been gardening. I started off with pellets, and then when I can find the meal, which is easier to not digest, to break down, I try to get the meal. And again, you can see the numbers here, 212. So it's a good source of nitrogen and potassium. I've always used this. It does a really good job. So I was glad to pick up some more of that. And I mainly just use this like in my raised beds or whatever as a good source of fertilization and nutrients. Obviously, this bag can't do nothing for the garden out there. So for out there, usually in the, before we plant the summer garden, I'll usually get like a 50-pound bag of alfalfa meal and things like that. Now, I haven't been able to find kelp meal in bulk, but I'm gonna look and see if I can, because I didn't even know kelp meal was around until I saw it at this particular nursery. So if you know of a place to get bulk kelp meal, let me know. So, but I keep these on hand for when I'm amending some beds, the raised beds and stuff like that. I use it for the fall, and so far, good results. Okay. The next thing is I bought some herbs. They had some herbs, and so I bought me another rosemary. Smells so good, so good. And these are herbs that can last in my zone throughout the winter. So if you're new here, I'm in zone 7B now, was 7A. I'm in the state of Tennessee, and so there's certain herbs that will make it in my zone as a perennial almost. And again, all of these are grown in the tunnel, but right now I have sage that's still growing. Rosemary is one, oregano, and thyme usually do well. And then I still have my eucalyptus. Let's see if you can see it. No. Yeah, right there in the background. You can see my eucalyptus. Then I got another one, like, you probably can't see it because I'm in the way. It's that tall thing hanging back there. So eucalyptus is growing year round in my tunnel. But I got some rosemary. This is a Tuscan blue rosemary, which I've never had before. I'll let you see the little card. I've never seen this before, so I thought it looks almost like lavender. So I got that to add to my herb collection. And then I got some thyme. I got some English thyme. You can see that, how pretty it is, because my thyme is not doing well. I have some I have some regular thyme, but it's not doing too well. I think it got overwatered or something. It's like in one of those pots, and it probably needed to be up-potted, repotted, and all that good stuff. And I haven't had a chance to do it. So I bought some more thyme, and then they had lemon thyme, which I love the smell of this. So, oh, smells so good. So I got some lemon thyme. So those are the 3 herbs that I bought, and I was excited about that. So I'm gonna find a place to put them. Either they're gonna go in a pot, or yeah, I think they'll have to go in a pot because I don't really have any space. Because then the rosemary would be fine in a bed. I had to see what vegetables it's compatible with, because I do have some space in my kale bed that I could possibly pop it in, or maybe my lettuce bed. But like the thyme, I think thyme runs. I've never had a huge selection of thyme, but I want to get into using it more. And out of growing the vegetables and the herbs, of course I use the vegetables all the time, but I want to be more intentional about using my herbs. And one of the things that that didn't help me this past season is that I didn't do my GREENSTALK. So you guys know I love GREENSTALK. I've done a video about it in the past. It's probably been over a year or so ago. But this whole year, I have not had my GREENSTALK planted just because I simply ran out of time and didn't have the time to devote to it. But I have a GREENSTALK on my I guess you call it patio, right outside my kitchen door in the back door. And so that's where I was doing like lettuce and herbs and stuff a year ago. And so when it's that close to the house, it's very easy for me to pop out there and get some herbs to bring in the house while I'm cooking. Well, when I'm cooking and I'm down there, I'm like, oh, you know what? Basil would be good for this. Or, oh, you know what? Thyme would be good in this dish. I'm not walking to the tunnel to get thyme. I'm not driving down here, especially now that it's cold. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I want to be that person, but I'm not that person. So, somehow I've got to be more intentional about using my herbs. And I was going to do my GREENSTALK again for the fall, but I haven't done it. And the likelihood of it happening, not happening. So we're going to try to get it together for the spring. We're going to try to get it together for the spring. And then I have a brand new GREENSTALK that I've had. I have probably had it at least 6 to 9 months. It's brand new in the box that I haven't done either. But I think I'm going to bring it down here. So now bringing it down here doesn't help. It only helps me with space. It doesn't help me with having it close to the house. So I still haven't quite figured that out. But it is what it is. Okay. I'm just being honest and true. But either way, I want to use my herbs more. That's why I bought more. And because it's not very many places you can go this time of the year and get herbs. But this particular nursery, they had it. So I snatched it right on up. Okay. So that's what's going on with that. And if you're not familiar with what a GREENSTALK is, I'll try to remember and pop a video I did on it. But GREENSTALK is not local, but it is a U.S. based company. They're in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's a family owned company. And a GREENSTALK is a vertical garden container. So you can get it in 5 tiers or 7 tiers. They are absolutely wonderful. So if you are short on space, a GREENSTALK is a great way to grow a lot of food and not take up a lot of space because it's vertical, right? Now, I'm fortunate that I do have space, but I still have a GREENSTALK because I like it for a few reasons. One, if you like to grow strawberries, you can grow strawberries in a GREENSTALK without having to deal with the slugs and them getting dirty and all that. Also, you can grow lettuce and greens in there and don't have to worry about those getting dirty. And you can have your herbs and you can grow all kind of stuff in a GREENSTALK, all kind of stuff. So hopefully this spring, I am going to plan to put mine back together, redo it, all the stuff, right? I want to do one that has like some herbs and stuff in it, and then one with flowers, but that's not going to be for today. So it is about to get dark. It's about probably 10 or 15 minutes from getting dark. It's already starting to cool off in the tunnel. It is 50 degrees in here. Earlier today, it was 115. Yeah. By the time my husband came down here, it was 115 degrees. And the temperature outside today the high has been like 55. But because of the no shade cloth, you know, insulated, the tunnel it heats up, right? Heats up. But I came down here to close the tunnel is what I came down here for. And I decided to turn on the camera and show you my goodies as I was getting them out the car. But I'm going to switch and transition into the house, and then I'm going to show you what else I got because you don't want to miss it. All right, I'll see you guys in the house. Okay, y'all, I'm back in the house. You can see I just started a fire. I love this time of the year when you have the fire going. It's cozy. The only thing is that I don't like to be outside in the cold. But nevertheless, I'm back at the house. So I want to show you some other stuff that I bought as well. So before I get into, I was going to do one thing, but I'm going to do this one first. So I'm already, y'all, thinking about spring and summer, even though I'm heavy into the fall and the winter. But you guys know it's just a slower pace. So you have plenty of time to think and to dream and all that good stuff. So I bought some supplies during Black Friday that I want to show you. So I took advantage of some Black Friday sales when it came to gardening, as well as some other stuff, but we ain't talking about that. So one of the things that I bought that I want to show you are some new trays. So if you followed me this past summer, you know that I tried out a new product with Epic Gardening, and it was the 6-cell tray, right? So I did a variety of methods when I started my seeds. I used, I didn't use peat blocks this year. I did that the year before. But I did soil blocking. I did 2.5-inch cups, and I used the 6-cell tray. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And then I used Bootstrap Farmer 2.5-inch cups. And y'all know I am a Bootstrap Farmer girl, right? Girl, I am. I heart them. And they don't even pay me to say that. But last year I tried the Epic Gardening 6-cell trays. And remember I told you how much I love them. Like they were so durable. And I bought the same exact product from Bootstrap Farmer. And that's the only Bootstrap Farmer product that I've bought that I did not like, was their 6-cell trays. They were not as sturdy. They were, I'm not gonna say flimsy, but they were not nearly as sturdy as the Epic Gardening 6-cell trays. So I bought them in black, and I bought them in like this rust color. If you guys have seen my videos, you've seen them. Well, they came out with this pink color that I wanted just because it was cute. No other reason. And I got it during Black Friday. Look at this. Is this not the cutest thing? Y'all. And they came out with the pink color. I think it was like some kind of special or something. But I really couldn't justify my mind buying more trays because I had more than enough just for the pink. And I didn't want to pay the premium pink price. But I went ahead and got me a set. I only got enough for one tray. No, I only got enough for one tray. Because I really don't need more of these. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that I don't. But this is what the 6-cell tray looks like. You can see it has the air pruning size, and you can put 6 in there. Out of everything that I used, and I also used last summer from Bootstrap Farmer, there's 72-cell trays. You guys have seen that. It has like a lot of holes. I didn't particularly care for that just because it's hard to stick your labels in there. And when you lift it up, the labels fall out, right? So I didn't love that, but it's a great way to conserve space and to start a lot of seeds at one time. So you kind of have to pick your poison and whatever is most important to you. But these right here, love. Like, you can't tell, but like when I say durable, it is so durable. Look, somebody need to go show this video to Kevin over at Epic Gardening so he can see how much I'm repping his company. Like, he ain't paying me at all. They don't even know I exist, but they probably need to. But it's so durable. I cannot say enough good things about these. If you want to try a new cell tray, and I highly encourage you to try these. Highly encourage, okay? So I got that, but that's not all I got. They just came out with a new product, which is a 4-inch tray. Now, before I show you, this, okay, y'all, I get so excited. Okay, so I use the 2.5-inch pots, or I use this, or I did soil blocking. But for like my tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, things that I'm going to up pot, meaning put in a bigger pot so that it can establish more roots and get bigger before it has to go outside, I up potted it. And a lot of them I up potted into Bootstrap Farmer's 5-inch pots, okay? This is what they look like. They come in all different colors. They're huge, right? And I think 6 or 8 fit in a 10-20 tray. Let me think. Is it 6? I think only 6 of these fit in a 10-20 tray. So y'all, I started over 500 seeds this past spring and summer. So those that were here, you know, my house was covered in plants. My sunroom, my house, it was seedlings everywhere. And so imagine up potting into this, right? This is great because it has a lot of different, my tomatoes, my eggplants and peppers, they established great roots. They were big, they were beautiful, all the things. But when it came to space, this was big for all of the plants that I had. Now, if you're starting less and or you have more space, this is a great option to up pot, right? But this is what I'm gonna try this year. I'm gonna still use those like the ones I have, but I ain't buying no more, not right now. Epic Gardening came out with a 4-inch seed cell block thingamajiggy. This is what it looks like. It's 4 in a thing. Do you see? So I can up pot in this, and 8 of these fit in a 10-20 tray, which means I can get 32 up potted in a 10-20 tray. Now, keep in mind, this is not as big as this for one plant, but y'all, going from, let's see if I can show, going from the pink to this, it's gonna double at least the space that it has to grow the roots. I think this could work for our tomatoes and peppers and eggplants. I think it can, because that's pretty, I mean, that's pretty. It says this is 5 feet. Yeah, that's about right, because this is just so big because it's one thing. But let's look at it like this. Let's look at it like this. So if you can see where the top of the black is, you only have, I guess, an inch more, and that's 5 feet. So it's the same. It just looks much smaller because this is 4 instead of 1. But this right here, and y'all, sturdy. Like, you cannot bend this at all. You cannot bend it. You can't bend this. The bootstrap, and I ain't talking bad about bootstrap. I'm just explaining. Because I love bootstrap. I love their cups. I love their trays. I love their humidity. Like, I love them. But their 6L stuff, Epic Gardening got them beat. He got them beat, y'all. The quality is just, I mean, it is so, so durable. Now, I wish they came in some cute colors. That's what he need to do next. So I got, how many of these did I get? I think I got 32 of these. So that's enough for 4 trays full. I'm probably gonna get more, but they were on sale. And I didn't want to just go ham and get 100 of them, and I didn't know. But I was like, if they're like this, they should be good. But I couldn't visualize the 4 inches and how tall it was. But I'm already in love because, again, it has the air pruning sides, the easy hole where you can push up, all of that. Y'all go get you some. Look, don't wait until March, April, May and try to get all your stuff at one time. Especially if you're not gardening this spring and, this fall and winter. You should start getting your list together of the supplies that you need, the fertilizer, the trays, whatever you need, so you can start piecemealing that stuff. So you ain't gotta, drop $500 or $600 at one time. I'm just trying to help you, okay? So I am so excited about these. Then, I didn't bring it in here, but I also tried out their 10-20 trays. They had them on sale too. Now, I love my 10-20 trays from Bootstrap, but I was like, okay, Epic Gardening, let me see what you got. Y'all, he about to give Bootstrap a run for the money. He about to give Bootstrap, because those trays, again, I haven't used it, but I just took, felt it through the box. I was like, that's sturdy. Like, that's real sturdy. I like those. So you'll be seeing those come this spring and summer. So that's thing number 2 I want to show you that I bought, okay? Now, let's go back to the nursery visit. So I went to this nursery, and I went to this nursery to get those amendments that I showed, the kelp meal and the alfalfa meal, because the last time I passed through there, they had it, and I liked it. So I was like, let me go see if they got some more. And then they just have a lot of other like fertilizers and amendments that my local nurseries, they don't have, I haven't seen. But y'all, I got there, let me see, like 45 minutes before they closed. And I was thinking, oh, no big deal, because I'm just going in to look at fertilizers. Like, because I hate to be that person that's still shopping and the store is closed. Like, I've been in customer service before. You don't want to be that person, right? You don't want to be that person. So I didn't want to be that person. But y'all, I was that person. I was that person. Because when your girl walked in, they had their botanical interest seeds 50% off. Do y'all hear the angels singing? Your girl went, do I need any more seeds? No, I don't need any more seeds. But 50% off and botanical interest, which is one of the companies that I love. I thought I was going to lose my mind, okay? I got a lot of seeds. I got a lot. Do y'all see? And it's so funny because in my mind, I got a lot, but I didn't get a lot. And so I was thinking, oh, I told it was going to be at, such and such and such and such, because it's 50% off. They only like $1 and something, right? When she told me my total, I was like, did you give me the discount? She was like, yes, ma'am. You have a lot of seeds. Y'all, do you see? Do you see this? Do you see this? Okay. But, and then they had some other brand that was 50% off that I'd never heard of, and I got some of those too. Most of this stuff, I think, because I was grabbing stuff, and I was the only one in the store over at the Seeds. There was a couple other people like in the store buying some other stuff, but I was the only one over just at the Seeds. So I had them all to myself. I kept spinning that thing around, looking up and down. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Listen, listen, listen. This is my receipt, okay? So, the seeds were $1.35 for the majority, $1.25 for most of them. I think the highest price I see for seeds is $2.80. And that was for those big packs that Botanical Interest sell. So I just dumped them out the bag just while I'm sitting here talking to you. So let's just go through them real quick. I got some duplicates. So I probably should have organized them, but that's okay. We got time, right? We got time. Okay, so let's talk about what I got. And most of the stuff, I think most of the stuff is stuff I haven't bought before. Okay, but some of it I did because it was Botanical Interest, y'all. $1? Come on now. And it was all of their 2023 seeds. They had the 2024 seeds. I didn't even go over there and look. There was a regular price. I'm like, I can do that all day long, any time of the day, of the week. But the 2023 seeds, and that's the thing, I've never seen Botanical Interest seeds on sale. You know, you can go to several nurseries and they have a little thing. I've never seen them on sale. So trust and believe. So maybe I'm late to the game. Y'all tell me. But trust and believe that I will be keeping that right here for next year. Okay, focus. Okay, so I got some wheatgrass. Now, I don't even like wheatgrass, but wheatgrass is really good for you. And I thought maybe I will try to grow some and I can put it in smoothies. So I got some wheatgrass, liquid sunshine. I've always seen it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna pay for it, like full price. And I'm gonna get it, but for $1, I will. Okay. Then I got some marigolds. I've never had this one before. This is French marigold red metamorph. I thought that was pretty. Or whatever. Okay, my fire is going. Y'all, side note. When we first moved to this house, to the country 4 years ago. Now remember, I told you I had never put my hands in dirt. That means I had never lived in the country. I had never started a fire. Y'all should have seen me the first year trying to start a fire. It was bad. And I always had to wait on call my husband. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to start this fire. Like, ain't nobody at home right now but me. Your girl started a fire, okay? And do it on a regular basis. Just wanna say, everything is a journey, y'all. Learning how to start your own fire, that's part of the gardening homestead journey. I couldn't do it at first, but now I can. Y'all see it in the background? That's not fake, that's real. Okay, then I got this. Summer Squash Max's Go. I've never tried this variety, never even seen it, but I got that, okay? Okay, I got some lemon balm. I've never started lemon balm from seed. I've always bought like a transplant. So I thought, again, I can add this to my herb collection and I can try that this spring and see what happens. So, okay. So then this is some Moroccan cilantro. I've never seen this, never tried it. So again, y'all, I got stuff that I don't have. So even though I don't need seeds, at least your girl wasn't just down there buying Market More cucumber, okay? Because I got plenty of that. But Moroccan cilantro coriander. So it says that extra large, full flavored seeds are ideal for homemade ground coriander. Classic cilantro leaf flavor too. So there we go. Then, oh, this is something new that I want to try. It's on my list to try for next summer, which is tomatillas. Because I saw somebody make salsa verde and it looked really, really good and I want to try it. Now, I probably should go try some real salsa verde to see if I like it. But I mean, it's salsa, it's green, it got all the spices, cilantro, jalapenos. I don't know why I wouldn't like it. But anyway, I thought I may grow tomatillas this year because I want to experiment and try that. So I got 1 packet of that on sale. Then I got these. These are drawer sunflowers, Elves blend. And y'all, if I'm showing anything that you've done before, that you've planted before, please put it down in the comments below, okay? And let me know your experience. So I thought that would be nice because it's not as big and tall as the other sunflowers. And again, new variety. Then I got several things of corn. This is a butter gold, and this is one of the big packets. So this is normally $5.59. I got this for $2.80. So I got several packages of those. This is a honey and cream corn. You can see that there. Let me see all the big packets. I got some Italian Genovese basil. I do have some of this kind of basil. It did really, really well. So I got a big, one of those big ones of that. I got a cover crop. I still want to try cover cropping. We just haven't quite done it yet and figured it out. But I figure whenever I decide to do it, then I'll have it. I already have hairy vetch. And so now I can add this to my collection, which is crimson clover, which is a great way to fix nitrogen in your soil if you want to try cover cropping. I haven't done it yet, but it's on my list to try. So if you don't know what cover cropping is and you need me to do a video about it, I can and just tell you what I've researched and read, but I haven't done it. So maybe I shouldn't do a video. Okay. Look at this. Sunflower Drop Dead Red. Never had it before, not in my collection. Brand new, but it is beautiful. What else? Other big one? Oh, I got some microgreens. This is a mild mix, and let's see. It has, I need my glasses. Y'all got a lot of stuff. I can't even strain to read that. Anyway, that's what that is. So it's a new way to try microgreens. Then I got an Orange Sun Sweet Pepper. Never had that one before. That's new. Is there any more big ones? Got some more corn. Okay, let me get a handful of these. Okay, this is a Zucchini Emerald Delight. Never had that one before. That's new. This is another new thing that I wanted to try that I've never tried, which are sweet peas. Now, I'm a little ignorant on this, but I saw it on somebody else's channel. When I think of peas, I'm thinking about green shelling peas. But this lady mentioned that these are sweet peas, and I think these are flowers. Like, it's not the edible kind, which I don't like the edible kind. Not enough to grow them. I like them, but my husband hates them, so I don't like them enough to grow them, and I don't usually cook with them. But I think this is just a flower, and if so, it's really pretty, and I heard that it has a really, really, really good fragrance. It says beautiful cut flowers, and it says sweetly scented. So I didn't even know that that existed, a sweet pea flower. Let me know if you guys have done that one before. What else? Oh, this is a new kind of basil. It's called lettuce leaf. Apparently the leaves get really, really large. So I'm trying that. A chili pepper cayenne blend. I liked it because they had the red and the yellow. One thing about botanical interest packets, they're pretty because they always have pictures on them. Now, y'all know I'm a Johnny's girl. Johnny's is like my #1. It used to be Baker Creek when I first started gardening. And I think it was Baker Creek because everybody told me it should be Baker's Creek. But I'm really a Johnny. Like last year when I bought my big bulk order of seeds, majority of my seeds came from Johnny's, not Baker Creek. Okay, this is a mammoth sunflower, traditional sunflower, but I like that it has the yellow center and it's supposed to be really, really big. I think that's gonna be really big and pretty in the garden. So it was good to try that. And like some of these things, y'all, because I have so many sunflower seeds, I would have never really just bought this to add it to my collection unless I had seen it somewhere and just really wanted to. So really, they got me because it was 50% off. That's what happened. That is what happened. Okay, this is something new I have never bought before. Pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin, y'all. This is Cinderella pumpkin. The only reason I thought about, and I'm still thinking about doing pumpkin, is because I wanted to decorate my porch. And then when it's over from the harvest season, cut it open and scoop the seeds out because I want the pumpkin seeds, but I don't want the pumpkin. So I don't know if that's a waste or not. And I'm not convinced that I'm gonna do it, but it was $1 and what, 50 cents? So I figured I would try it and have it on hand in case I wanted to do it. But I think those are, they're pretty, but I don't like the taste of pumpkin. I've tried, and I've tried yours, Mama's, I don't like it. I just don't like it. And it's so funny because this time of the year, everywhere you go, it's pumpkin something. And I'm just like, oh, can we get past the pumpkin season? Now, if you love pumpkin, don't be sending me no hate mail, okay? Everybody can like what they want to like. Okay, this is a melon. How do I even pronounce this? Charente? It was pretty, new, never had it, so I got it. Gomphrena, I liked it because of the pretty colors. I tried Gomphrena 2 years ago, and I did some pink ones. I didn't like Gomphrena. I said I wasn't gonna do it again, but never say never. I only got this, again, it was 50% off, and I like these colors. So the pink, the little light pink ones that I did, I didn't like them, so I'm gonna try that again. They're great for the garden. They're good pollinators. This is a romaine lettuce, just a traditional romaine lettuce. I have not, no, I did do a romaine lettuce this time, but I only have one. So I thought this was a good variety to try called Vivian. That's just a yellow pepper. What else? And, oh, this is, I don't even remember getting this. A pole bean. Oh, it's called Scarlet Emperor. It has these little red flowers that comes on it, but it's also like a pole green bean. So I thought that would, again, add color to the garden and be interesting to look at. But if I don't know about the taste, so I got to do some research. But let me know if you tried this one before. It's Scarlet Emperor. I bought some more Alyssum. That's another company, Botanical Interest, just because I'm out. So I bought 2 of those. Alyssum is a great flower to grow in the wintertime if you're in my zone, which is zone 7B, 7A. It'll last throughout the winter. This is a 5-color silver beet. I don't have any of those. And it's 5 colors, and this was also 50% off. I have never used this brand before, Heritage. Let's see what else. Okay, we did that. Oh, a new flower, Black-Eyed Susan, Cherokee Sunset. Is that not beautiful? I love that. My Black-Eyed Susans did not do well this summer. I don't know why. The summer before that, they were beautiful, great. We're gonna try them again because I like Black-Eyed Susans. If you're new here, I love flowers. If you're new here. So I do a lot of flowers in the summer with my vegetables. Oh, let me tell you. This is radish, French breakfast radish. Jess over at Roots and Refuge, she said this is one of her favorite radishes. Let me give you guys an update on the radish. So if you've been here, you know I don't like radish, but I grew some because y'all kept telling me, you need to try it grilled, you need to try it roasted, and it's one of the easiest things to grow. Like, I remember when I was starting to sow seeds, like if you want to see if a seed, sometimes it's viable, use your potting soil, excuse me, if your potting soil is viable, people will use radish seeds because they're easy to sprout and they sprout really, really quickly. So if you have some potting soil and you want to see if it's good or not, or see if it's going to, germinate your seeds, then people will use radish seeds. So I had some on hand and I did the radishes. Long story short, y'all, I roasted radishes this week. They were so good. So now, I'm not going to say I'm a radish lover, and I had them also again today on my salad raw. Now, I don't know the kind that I grew. I think it's called Red Rover. It didn't have a bite. Now, I don't know if it didn't have a bite because they were overgrown. Because remember, they got a little big. But even my husband said that he's like, the bite was like very delayed. So like I can do that. And I roasted them with some olive oil, salt and pepper like y'all told me to. They were very, very good. So I think I can be on the radish train. So when I saw these, I was like, well, let me try this kind. I don't know if they all have a different note or a different taste, but we'll see. So update on that. And then everything else. Oh, this is a new pepper I've never done before. The Anaheim pepper. I can't remember if Anaheim pepper, I'm not sure what they use it for. So yeah, I'm not sure. They use it for something Mexican. It's not chili relleno. Is it? I don't remember. Y'all tell me about Anaheim peppers if you've done them and what they're good for. Oh, this is something new. Tarragon. I've never used tarragon as a herb or a spice, so I'm not quite sure what flavor note it has, but it's an herb and I wanted to try it, so I thought that I would. So that's Mexican tarragon. So if you know something about tarragon, let me know. And then the very last thing was these buncheon scallions. Italian red of Florence. So y'all, that's it. So I would say 90% of this stuff that I bought, I don't have. I may have a variation of it, like, you know, a different type of squash, but I've never bought these varieties. So it's a great way for me to try. And then you know what? Seeds ain't never going to waste because what? Seeds want to grow and they don't expire. Okay, so it doesn't matter if I have that many seeds. And plus I can share with my friends, family, for my classes, all that good stuff. So that is it. So your girl is already prepping. My mind is going for spring and summer, but I've already just made a little dent. Got me some trays, got me some pots, got me some seeds. But this is not like the big seed haul preparing for spring and summer. I got to go back through my notes and see what things do I want to try, what things do I want to do again, and my quantities and all that. So I'll definitely be doing a video and taking to my brain when I do like the for real planning for next year. But we just getting our feet wet. We just, you know, seeing stuff and grabbing it while we see it. So that is it. That is my little shopping spree that I want to tell you guys about. Again, start thinking, planning, preparing, order your seed catalogs, get you some pen and paper out, know what you want to order, right? Get your stuff in, your supplies, what things did you run out of? Like, start thinking about all of that stuff so that when you're ready to pull the trigger, you can pull the trigger, okay? Because before you know it, once these holidays roll around and it's January, it's the new year, before you know it, it's gonna be time to start some seeds. And another thing, if you have not started seeds before, or if you started them last year and it did not go well, I wanna encourage you right now, do not say, I'm not gonna start them no more. I'm not gonna try that. I'm just gonna buy my plants. I wanna challenge you. Yeah, I want to challenge you to start seeds this upcoming for the spring and summer season. It will save you money. You have more control over what you can grow. And just, I'm not going to say it's not as intimate because again, if you know my story, the first year I started seeds, it was horrible. It went bad. Last year, I got it. Like I got it by the grace of God. And that was a blessing. And so I just want to encourage you again, if you did it, you tried it, or you haven't tried it, it's intimidating, make up in your heart right now and commit that, you know what, I'm going to give it another try, or I'm going to start some seeds and I'm going to try and see what I can do. I want you to do that. Okay. So if you're willing to do that, if you have never ever started seeds before and you're going to commit to at least try, put it down in the comments below. If you tried and it didn't work out and you're going to try again, put it down in the comments below, because we are going to start some seeds in February and we are going to get this thing going. I'm going to show you exactly what I do and how I learn, because I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Now, because I'm growing on a semi-large scale, you know, I got a lot of growing space. I have to learn how to do my own seeds because I cannot afford to buy 500 transplants, right? It doesn't make sense. So anyway, that's all for now. Remember, y'all, this is a journey. I just want to say thank you so much. If you're new here, I would love for you to take time to subscribe and be a part of this community. I don't always ask to subscribe. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But I would love for you to be a part of the community. It is growing. And I think it's a wonderful community. I learned so much from you guys as much as I try to pour into you guys. Remember that this is a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you next time, friend.